Hola amigos, it's Senora Davis, and here is our first vocab for the second semester, la escuela. So we're going to be talking about school supplies, places in the school, but also emotions and location words. So for this first week, we're going to focus on just the school words, and then the next week, we're going to talk about emotions and locations. So we're going to fill them all out today. There's the vocab sheet in the assignment on Schoology. Make sure you print that off, but if you don't have a printer, you can use lined paper to write down your vocab words. And as you go through your vocabulary on this video, make sure you repeat after me so you're practicing saying the words as well. And remember, you can pause as often as you need to. So our first word is eraser, which is el borrador. Calculator is la calculadora. Notebook is el cuaderno. So that could be a binder or a spiral notebook. Desk is el escritorio. Pencil is el lápiz. Notice the accent on the A. Map is el mapa. Now, map is not necessarily a hard word to remember, mapa, but one thing that is strange is that mapa ends in an A, but it's actually el mapa. It's a masculine word. So make sure you pay attention to that. Backpack is la mochila. Paper is el papel. Chalkboard or whiteboard are both el pizarrón. Pen is la pluma. Door is la puerta. Clock or watch are el reloj. Chair is la silla. Chalk, la tiza. Window is la ventana. Scissors, las tijeras. Ruler is la regla. Dictionary, el diccionario. Bathroom is el baño. Library is la biblioteca. Cafeteria is la cafeteria, spelled the same except for the accent on the I. Gym is el gimnasio. Make sure you pronounce that gimnasio, like with an H sound, not gimnasio. Principal's office is la oficina del director. Oficina is the word office. Director is the word we use for principal. Hallway is el pasillo. Think of it as the place you pass by people. And then some other words we have are aburrido, divertido, and interesante, words that you could use to describe your classes. So that first half of vocab that we just filled out will be what we focus on for our first week. And then the second half that we're going to fill out now is the emotion and location words we'll focus on next week. So for emotions, we have the word tired is cansado. And notice this has an A in parentheses, like most of your emotions will. Remember what we learned in Spanish 1 with noun-adjective agreement. If I'm describing a girl, I need to call her cansada. Or if I'm describing multiple people, I need to make this word plural. Happy is contento or contenta. Depressed is deprimido. Excited is emocionado. Angry, enojado. Nervous is nervioso. Busy is ocupado, like occupied. Calm is tranquilo. And sad is triste. Then we have some location words, also known as prepositions. These are like position words telling you where things are located in response to another object. So we have next to is al lado de, close to or near is cerca de, underneath is debajo de, in front of is delante de, inside is dentro de, behind, detrás de, on top of, encima de, far from is lejos de, to the right is a la derecha de, and to the left is a la izquierda de. And then we have some question words and other words and phrases. Where is donde or a donde, and we'll talk about the difference between those two later. When is cuando. If it's a question, it has an accent on it. If it's not a question, it will not have an accent. So for instance, if I say, when is your class? That's a question. So I'm going to use cuando with an accent. If I were to say, I study when I'm in the library, that's not a question, that's a statement. So I don't use an accent. Problem is el problema. Here is aquí, and there is allí, not alley, allí, like with a Y sound. So make sure you have that vocabulary filled out on your sheet or handwrite it on lined paper, and you will use this vocabulary to help you with your assignments for this week. Adios.